Hey everyone, my name's Aria Carter. I'm 19 years old, and if you haven't heard already, I have breast cancer. It's a really weird thing to be saying out loud. It doesn't feel real, it still doesn't feel real, but this is unfortunately my reality. I'm making this video to promote my GoFundMe and to kind of just raise awareness through this whole thing. I'm going to be kind of explaining to you guys what all happened leading up to everything, why I am asking for so much money on GoFundMe, and just kind of some questions I've had throughout this whole thing from you young girls that I'm trying to help out and educate. All right, so the big question, how did you find out? It was March of this year. I don't know when or how it played out, but I'm assuming one day I just had my hands under my boobs because, you know, they're warm. If you're a female, you know that your boobs are some heaters. And I guess I just felt something. I was like, oh, strange. Didn't think anything much of it. Went to Google. Why do I have a lump in my breast? Breast cancer. Like, nah. I'm 19 years old. There's no way it's breast cancer. It wasn't even a thought in my brain. Just like, maybe just a cyst. It'll go away. Well, it didn't go away. And about August of this year, it started burning. And I'm like, okay, I'll go to the doctor. I guess I'll go to the doctor. I go to my gynecologist, and she feels it, and she's like, yeah, that's weird. Sets me up with an ultrasound appointment, get it looked at. It looks weird again. Then I have another appointment where I just talk to a surgeon about like what I want to do. And I'm like, it hurts. I want to get it out. And she's like, do you just want to skip the whole biopsy step? Yeah, I did want to skip it. It was burning. I didn't like it. I wanted it out. September 8th is whenever I got this removed. I didn't get my lab results till September 21st. And I actually had missed a phone call on September 20th about the results. But on my chart, it said invasive mammary carcinoma. And I'm a nursing major. I knew carcinoma and invasive, just the two words there, that's cancer. I called back anyways, even though I knew, but hearing the words, yeah, bad news, you have breast cancer, but good news, I'm going to send you over to some people I really trust. I already knew, but the confirmation just kind of made me shed a tear. It wasn't fun at all. I called my mom, and she is sobbing hysterically. This whole process for my family has been horrible, insane. I can't even imagine what my parents are going through. Since I went to Arkansas Children's Hospital to get this removed, breast cancer doesn't typically affect teenagers. So they don't even have like a breast cancer department in Children's Hospital. She referred me to the people she trusted over at UAMS, and now I've been going to UAMS Breast Center. My very first appointment, we talked about like, okay, we're gonna get a lumpectomy, which means just removing the tumor and saving the rest of the breast, plus like radiation therapy and just hitting that part where the cancer was, and it'll be gone, knockout, right? Like, okay, I can hide my cancer. No one has to know about any of this. Well, in that same appointment, towards the very end, she decides to do an ultrasound and check my lymph nodes. And there's a funny looking one. I get a biopsy done. I'll show you a picture. I got really bruised up from it. Here is right after, just a little bruise, you know. Got very bruised up. The test results for my biopsy and my lymph node came back as cancerous. I knew that meant chemo, but then actually hearing the doctor say it once again just kind of hit me. I got that clarification. Okay, I'm about to lose my hair. What's the next step? What's all gonna happen? I had an appointment with a medical oncologist not too long ago, and we kind of talked about my options from here on out. It's just one thing after another. Like, I thought it was just gonna be easy, like, okay, I can hide my cancer, this is gonna be fine, I'm gonna fight it off, it's gonna be okay. But now since it's spread, that means chemo for me. And what necessarily does that mean for a girl at 19 years old? Well, most people, like I said prior, they get breast cancer around their 50s, they've had kids by now, they're already going through menopause. For me, I am going to be having to take a menopause-inducing injection monthly for the next 10 years of my life, in addition to an anti-hormone pill. And my medical oncologist told me, I want you to go to a fertility clinic and get your eggs frozen and harvested as soon as you possibly can. She told me that it's going to be thousands of dollars. There's some grants that help fund this, but it's not guaranteed. Hence why I started this GoFundMe. I know it seems like an incredible amount of money, but she told me it's going to be thousands of dollars. And I didn't know what thousands of dollars meant. I'm like, thousands of dollars could be like 10,000, 15,000, even 30,000. I look it up and it says it's about $12,000 to $30,000 in that range. Right now, my GoFundMe is sitting at $15,000, and I'm in a Facebook group with a whole bunch of women going through the same thing. Almost all of them are older, but there was one 21-year-old girl that told me that she had to do the exact same thing, set up a GoFundMe, and it actually ended up being $12,000 for her. Here's that screenshot. Cost me around $12,000 out of pocket to freeze embryos. That is crazy. And this all sucks because I didn't plan on sharing this with anyone, but my hair's falling out anyways. People are gonna stare. Why not tell my story? Why not try to educate you guys as I'm going through this really difficult time in my life? And just kind of make the most out of it. As weird as that sounds, I gotta try to find the positive in all of this and not just sit in my room and be sad, even though I'm gonna be weak, I'm gonna be losing my hair. My mom actually said with this GoFundMe, she wanted me to try the cold capping thing. But cold capping, you lose all of your hair right here and it's just so thin. And I'm more worried about having a family in the future than anything. Just hearing that chemo kills my eggs is, kids. I want kids in the future. So just freezing my eggs is something that I'd really like to do, and I really appreciate like you guys watching this video. And if you get the chance, please donate. I'm going through a lot right now, and I'm trying to raise up this money because I don't have thousands of dollars lying around. I might have like $800 to my name that I'm going to put towards this too. I'm going to kind of wrap this video up with just some questions I've had on Instagram, like, oh, I have a lump. What made you go get yours checked out? Just go get it checked out. It's better to be safe than sorry, what I keep telling everybody. Another question, does breast cancer run in your family? It does. On my paternal side, my great aunt had it, and my second cousin, and then on my maternal side, my great aunt also had it. What's another question? Hold on. People have asked what type of cancer I have. I have stage 1, grade 2 invasive mammary carcinoma with estrogen positive and progesterone positive receptors. No HER2 negative receptor. It's negative. But with all of this being said, I'm going to be taking the most preventative route, and I am really trying to raise money for my GoFundMe. So if you could just share this video, raise awareness, go get checked. I know that at age 50, they're like, oh, go get your mammograms done. But if you feel something is different with your body, you know your body more than anyone else, go to the doctor and be like, hey, this isn't normal, check it out. Better to be safe than sorry. I wish you guys the best day ever. Thank you guys for watching till the end. Love y'all. Bye-bye.